Alright, so today we're going to be doing Extreme Region Guessing 10. This is, I would say, one of my favorite maps just because of the idea. Basically, it's the 10 biggest countries in GeoGuessr, and one of my favorite things to do is to play no move and go for like subdivision streaks. So just trying to get as many states or provinces in a row as possible. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So let's just get started then. All right, so we started off in Victoria. This one is a very easy Victoria because we have the pole here, just this kind of like T-shaped pole, I guess, with the flat ins like the horizontal insulators is a Victoria thing. And let's see, let's try to think where exactly in Victoria this is. So it's gonna be pretty far south with the how green it is, but I was trying to figure out if we are like here somewhere, for example, or if we're closer to like here. Um, yeah, it's tough to say. I'm not really sure. Looks like the angle doesn't really line up for here, so maybe it doesn't really for here either, to be fair. I'm not really sure. Um, yeah, we'll try there and see. Okay, yeah, pretty good. A little more south, that makes sense. But yeah, right on that south coast with how green it was. Okay, this next one looks like Indo. Yeah, I mean we have like these satellite dishes which are really common in Indo. Um, we have like this sort of like house shape which I kind of associate more with like Central or East Java. And the tiled roofs obviously also make me feel like it should be Java for sure. Um, yeah, I mean none of the poles are helpful. They're just generic poles, no pole tops. But and we have a lot of coconut palms here, so I'm thinking my thought is probably like South Coast, and I was thinking East Java probably, just with the mix of palms and this dry landscape. Yeah, I mean, it's not really much else we can go off of. I think I'm gonna try the South Coast, and we'll just have to see. It could be Central Java, but let's try it. Yep, okay, it was Central Java. All right, no worries. We'll go back to 0, but it's all good. Okay, we got a single yellow line here, so I'm thinking it should be Canada. What do we have here? Do we have anything that actually tells us the province? So I have a pole. It actually has an insulator that's like towards us, which is more common in Quebec. So could this be Quebec then? Guess it could be. Yeah, I mean, without any other sort of information, I feel like Quebec is worth trying here. It's very flat. There's like a river. I don't know. We'll go like there. Let's see. Okay, nice. So it was on that river. I mean, there weren't too many rivers, to be honest. So we knew it wasn't going to be the St. Lawrence because St. Lawrence is too big. So yeah. Okay, we have some roofs here. Are those the West Sumatran roofs? Think so, maybe. Like, they're really pointy. They go up like that. And then we have a pole here in the distance, which I think could work for West Sumatra. West Sumatra has a bunch of different types of poles, but they can get asymmetrical ones, or sorry, symmetrical ones. So yeah, I think it should just be West Sumatra then with the roofs. Go around Bukatingi. All right. Okay, what do we got here? Well, this will help. Okay, so we know we're in Guerrero, Pamuxtitlan. I mean, it looks, yeah, I was gonna say it looks pretty far inland with how dry it is, but yeah. So, I mean, we can go for the 5K here even. San Miguel, I guess we're not in downtown. Yeah, we're like here in this town. And then, yeah, we cross the river right there, so we are right here. Very nice. Okay. All right, so we're on 3 now, it looks like. Pretty good. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Yeah, this one is actually a really tricky one, but my first thought was Mexico. Probably like Chihuahua or something. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about Mexico. Looks like there's some pine trees here, which is interesting. I mean, you do get those in Mexico, obviously. And just I don't know, these like grasses definitely check out as well, especially for Chihuahua, I feel like. Um, yeah, I mean, possibly Durango as well, but I kind of want to lean Chihuahua. It really looks like, to me, it really looks like this area up here. So this area is kind of like a little more high altitude and it's less dry. Like the more east you get, obviously it's more deserty. And up here, and kind of in this more mountainous area, you get like more of this grassland landscape. So I'm gonna try that and we'll see. Okay, nice. Yeah, it was up here. Very good. And we are in India. Shout out to the video I did. My last video was playing India, so check that one out if you haven't. We have palmyra palms here and some coconut palms as well and sugar cane. Very interesting. I mean, the mix of palmyra palms and coconut palms points me towards Andhra as being the most likely option, and the rice fields as well. Um, Sugarcane I wouldn't say is super common, but I wouldn't say it's like rare in Andhra. Like it definitely can happen. Probably a little more to the east. Well, I don't know. Let's say maybe like, yeah, maybe around this town over here. It could be, I guess, a little more east as well, but I don't know. I feel like this is my best option here. I mean, the polls are kind of weird. They're a little funky, but they don't really tell me anything specifically. So, yeah, think we just go for it here. Let's see. Ooh, it was actually Tamil Nadu. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen sugarcane in Tamil Nadu, so that's a first. But yeah, I guess that's the other place where you would see the mix of coconut palms and palmyra palms. Yeah. All right, Kazakhstan here. What does that say? Karlugash. Okay, I don't know if that's anything helpful, but with the snow coverage, obviously you're gonna be down here in this area. Does this say anything as well? Altenemel, Au, Aulduk, Okrug, Aulduk. That could be a town. I mean, let's just try and figure out the road here. We're driving south. I think it should be probably this road that goes like this. And then I think Altenemel was what it said on the sign, wasn't it? Yeah, here. So yeah, I mean we're just like right here then, aren't we? Yep. Okay. Nice. Oh, we're so back. I mean, another India location like this one. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be tough. We have what I'm seeing here is like the pole has like this little ring on the insulator at the top, which is most common in a couple of places. Maharashtra has it quite often, Rajasthan as well, and I mean Telangana and Andhra do as well. Now which one of these do I want to go on this one? It's tough, very tough to say. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of these trees kind of remind me of Rajasthan, but others not necessarily. But I feel like these trees over here with this kind of like spiny looking like branch shape And then this one with the very thin leaves as well. That kind of reminds me of Rajasthan. So I'm tempted to go Rajasthan here, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know. It's gonna be a little more east, I think, because we got some bigger looking trees here, but yeah, we'll just try around here and see. Ah man, okay, it was actually UP, which I think makes sense. I mean, last time I was UP when it was a dark location, but obviously that's not a meta or anything, but um yeah, I mean, tough one. Yeah, I couldn't really make out the poles well enough to say for certain, or the vegetation, so yeah. Okay. Um, so we got this antenna, and it's cloudy. Yeah, I think I want to say this road is this one over here, because this one is quite cloudy and it drives south. Yeah, so I would probably just go like here, for example, and try that. Yep, nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kazakhstan is like one of those countries you just gotta like 5K every location, basically just know the road. Okay. What is this? So it's Brazil, but yeah, I mean, it looks like we're pretty far north here with all these cacti. Seeing, yeah, a couple of different kinds of cacti here and some milkweed as well. Um, I mean, very red soil, which is kind of noteworthy. I feel like red soil I tend to associate more with like Bahia. And I think these cacti could also make sense for there, but it could be somewhere else as well. But yeah, I mean, I was thinking maybe in this area around Iris, which has quite red soil. Um, Also, I think this car might work for there, although it could be even more south, to be fair. Not sure. Could be like down towards like Brumado as well. But I want to say it should be Bahia here. I feel like it just doesn't look like the rest of the Northeast with how red the soil is. So let's try it. Okay, nice. So it was Irese. Okay, very good. Okay, back in Indo here, we have a Nusa pole. So now we just got to figure out, is it east or west Nusa? Um, Lots of palms here. We got 23 coverage, so kind of older stuff. Um, I don't know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one for sure. My vibe was West Nusa, like Sumbawa, because generally when you see this sort of like flat valley tucked in between the mountains, I would associate that most with West Nusa, with Sumbawa, but could very well be like Flores. I think it has to be one of the two. But yeah, I think I would lean Sumbawa here, so I'm gonna just go around here and we'll see. Okay, nice, it was. So we got West Nusa there. Okay, and we got our first Russia, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this one I'm definitely off the bat thinking Murmansk. So Murmansk has a lot of this kind of fall coverage. You can tell with the leaves turning yellow here. Got some, yeah, this like red patchy stuff, like the moss or whatever. I don't know what it is on the ground. I feel like that is also common in Murmansk. I don't think it's fireweed, but it kind of looks like it. Fireweed is also common in Murmansk. Gray rocky soil as well. So yeah, I think so. And then like Norway spruce. I think this should be somewhere kind of more south in Murmansk because we have a lot of trees here. Like it's quite densely forested, and the amount of like spruce trees as well. I don't know. I think it should be the main road, but I don't remember any like rainy sections. But I'm just gonna try like around here somewhere. We'll see. Okay, yeah, it was pretty far south there. All right. Okay, back in Kazakhstan, we are driving southeast, kind of fall coverage here. So, with the fall coverage, you usually go like Pavlodar, Semey, Oskamen area. And I think this is like the main road. I think probably like this one between Pavlodar and Semey. I mean, now the question is which side of the border? It's a little more difficult to tell. It looks like we're turning, and then we have a village to our south here, some pine trees as well. That's kind of common on this road. Um, yeah, just gotta line up the road angle here and find a place with a village. I mean, there's stuff over here, but it doesn't look right. To the north, it's tough to tell because we have a truck in the way, but it seems like it goes straight for a little bit. Um, is there like a town down there? Not necessarily. Very flat and open to the north, and a little bit of a town to the south. No off-road though, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Um, could be like here actually. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this has to be it with the angle. I mean, could you tell if there's a river there? It does look like there's a lot of trees on this side, which can make sense to be next to the river. So I think that should be it. Okay, nice. Perfect. Okay. And bienvenidos. We are in Mexico here. Definitely thinking Tamaulipas. Um, with these like dashed lines. I mean, it should be the 97, I think. Just very flat, very agricultural. You got these like dashed line roads, and the car loves to drive like almost outside the lines in Tamaulipas. I don't know why, but yeah. And so road angle definitely lines up for the 97 here. So yeah, we can just send. Nice. Okay, I managed to even get a 499 there. Lovely. Okay, I mean, that is a fantastic score there. So let's keep it going since we're continuing our streak. I think I'll end when we lose this streak, basically. Okay, what have we got here? I mean, we have guardrails made of concrete. So first thought here is BC. We can double check if it's Canada. Do we have, yeah, we have the double um, blur there, double bump on the blur, which is a Canada thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it should just be BC. To be honest, I don't actually recognize the road, but I mean, it should just be, let's see. I don't know what road this would be. I'm kind of stumped about that. Could be, hmm. Wondering if it's something like way more out over here, like maybe like this road or something, because I feel like this like Gen 3 coverage is just kind of throwing me off. So yeah, I could definitely see something around here. I'm gonna try that. Okay, no, it's just a little more central. Okay, I mean, that is a tiny road, so yeah, I guess I've just never seen that, but makes sense. It was BC at least, so we got that. Okay, looks like we're back in Mexico, I would think. Got a concrete gutter, which is really interesting, and then we got some palms here. They look like sabal palms, maybe. Um, is that a mountain to the east? Probably not, because I was thinking this looks like this area to me, somewhere either Tamaulipas or Veracruz. And so yeah, I kind of am unsure here. I guess it could be a mountain to the east if we're like here, for example, and I think that would kind of check out with the landscape. So I could definitely see that. Um, yeah, I mean the grassiness makes sense as well, and I would probably kind of lean Tamaulipas over Veracruz, but it could totally be like right across the border. But yeah, I mean there's really not much here. Yeah, I mean I don't know. It could very well even be like a Nuevo Leon, unfortunately. It's really tough to say. I think just likeliness wise, like I feel like Tamaulipas is just the best option, but could definitely be somewhere else as well. Let's just go for it. Okay, nice. Yeah, so it was a ridge to the east actually. It was this one. I mean, got a little bit fortunate there because it could have just been over the border actually in San Luis Potosi, and that would have been really difficult. So, yeah, luckily it was Tamaulipas, so we continue our streak. And let's see what we got here. My first thought here was obviously it looks like the Pacific Northwest, I would say, with these like tall pine trees, very common in that area, and like these like I think maybe Douglas fir as well. I think this is probably ponderosa pine, and then this is like Douglas fir. So yeah, I mean that just definitely screams like the Pacific Northwest, but I'm leaning Idaho here, mostly because of the road lines not being wide and like the pavement color as well. Like usually Oregon and Washington have like a very dark color for their pavement, and I'm not seeing it here. So yeah, I would probably just go like somewhere up here near Coeur d'Alene, like one of these lakes maybe is possible. I don't know, it's tough to say. Could just be, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe like here actually, because we got like this marshy sort of landscape, so this would kind of make sense somewhere around here. Somewhere like that, I don't know. I'm gonna try Idaho here. I could very well be wrong, and it's just like Washington or something, but yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Oh no, it was like right over the border. That's tragic. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have maybe looked, but there's a lot of lakes around here, so it's not easy. But ah man, that's kind of a tragic way to lose the streak, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean that's tough. There wasn't really anything there. But yeah, I mean, pretty good. I would say eight streak overall is not too bad. And we had a very good game in there where we got like 24-7, I think, which yeah, that's pretty insane. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.